Hi everyone. We've been talking about insects or bugs, and I'm going to open up with just a little poem about bugs because there's so many different kinds. And it's called When It Comes to Bugs, and this is by Eileen Fisher. I like crawlers, I like creepers, hoppers, jumpers, flyers, leapers, walkers, stalkers, chirpers, peepers. I wonder why my mother thinks that finders can't be keepers. And that's a very important thing. It's nice to go out and look at all the different kinds of insects that we find. We can maybe pick one up and look at it to get a closer look because they are kind of small. But then we need to very gently put it back down where it lives, outside. It's not something that we can take home for a pet. They need to be outside in their habitat. And today we're going to read a story about one of my favorite little insects, and this comes out at nighttime. Most of the bugs you see are at daytime because that's when you're up. But there's a whole different group that come out at nighttime. And the firefly or lightning bug is one of those insects. And when I was little, we used to run around outside at night and catch them and put them in a jar that had some grass in it and had some holes in the top so they could breathe. And we'd watch them for a little while, and then we would let them go. Because that's what you need to do. You can very gently catch them and look at them, but then you let them go. And even though they're called fireflies or lightning bugs, the light is not hot. It's a cold light. And that's a way that they find other lightning bugs, is by blinking their light. And so scientists and people, all people, always wonder, why isn't that light get hot? That might be something you'd want to check out on your own. Find out, why doesn't the firefly's light get hot? So, this is called the Very Lonely Firefly. It's all by himself. And this is by Eric Carle. And it has a surprise at the end. Let's find out what it is. It says the fireflies are not flies, but soft-bodied beetles. They have a luminous, light-giving organ which blinks on and off in the night to attract other fireflies. This light is a cold light. It does not give off any heat, something that has the scientists puzzled. There are about 2,000 species of fireflies in the world, of which approximately 50 can be found in the United States. As the sun set, a little firefly was born. It stretched its wings and flew off into the darkening sky. It was a lonely firefly, and it flashed its light, searching for other fireflies. Do we see any other light here? Is it a firefly? The firefly saw the light and it flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a light bulb lighting up the night. And inside we have two people. And they're going, hear that noise? Well, the firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a candle flickering in the light, in the night. And the lady has a candle and she's saying, what's going on? So something's going on outside. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. It was not another firefly. It was a flashlight shining into the night. And so the man's going, "Quiet out there." The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. Here's a firefly. Remember, he keeps blinking. But it was not another firefly. It was a lantern glowing in the night. And so now we have a little boy and a little girl. And they're going, "What is it? Hey, stop fighting." Uh-oh. And the firefly saw several lights and flew toward them. But they were not other fireflies. There was a dog. And a cat. Meow. And the light is their eyes shining at night from the reflection. Uh-oh. And an owl. And their eyes were reflecting the lights. And the owl says, "Whoo, whoo, whoo." Well, the firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was the car's headlight flooding the night. And so now we have everyone in the car. We have mom and dad and a little boy and a little girl, and they're going, "Look, wow, it's beautiful." And the dog and the cat, and even the owl is following. Something big is going on. And the firefly saw many lights, and he flew toward them. But they were not other fireflies. They were fireworks, sparkling and glittering and shimmering in the night. And when all was quiet, the firefly flew through the night, flashing its light, looking and searching again. And then the very lonely firefly saw what it had been looking for. A group of fireflies flashing their lights. Now he wasn't a lonely firefly anymore. So you can catch fireflies, but let them go and be very, very gentle with them because they have very soft bodies. Good night.